Like had a very Stranger Things feeling.
Yeah, yeah, that's our new intro music. Did everyone like that?
Good. I don't know that I heard the new one.
What's that?
Oh, I'm just saying. I don't know if I heard the new one yet.
Oh yeah. No worries.
You gotta get
Probably,
with it.
It probably didn't have audio last week either.
No,
No, did.
we could hear it last week, but you're good.
All right, everybody. Welcome to BND, the D&D live stream where a bunch of friends from high school attempt to play D&D via the internet. With us tonight we have Erin as the bard Agnes, Tim as Mr. Twizzard the Wizard, and Chris as Paelias the cleric. Unfortunately, Stephen as Finric the monk will not be able to join us tonight, and we'll see how that works out. Maybe he'll get drunk and pass out in a bar or something. We'll figure it out. But we'll start as always with a quick recap here. Last week it was very exciting. Agnes, Lily, and Twizzard watched from the bushes as who they kind of figured was probably Paelias in disguise raced on his horse away from a flying Falrith, Kippen, who quickly overtook him. Finric bought a muffin, that's key, and then he came out and just in time to see Paelias being led away placidly for some reason with Falrith on his horse, still in disguise. Agnes and Lily decided to go the long way around so they could appear as if they came from the forest or the hills surrounding hillside. So they take the long way around. And Twizzard decided he'd just run after Finric. Twizzard caught up with Finric. They had a beer at the Ringing Bell while their friend Paelias was led off to jail. Agnes and Lily caught up. It turns out that Paelias had been charmed by the glyph that he had triggered when he snuck into the hidden room in the basement of Kippen Manor. And he was led into a jail cell where his ruse actually kept working until Henry the Sheriff recognized him as Kent and quite, honestly asked, why are there two Kents? And when confronted with both Kents, Paelias' disguise fell apart as they took his broadsword and it promptly turned back into a mace. The hat of disguise, though, held up under some dispel magic, and Falrith was a bit perplexed at first, as Agnes went around and tried to track down Sir Bryant, visiting the local smithy and the local hardware store. Paelias launched his super awesome escape attempt, while Finric and Twizzard went shopping. Paelias almost escaped. He actually got through the wall and out the window, but a last-minute hold person from Falrith actually took, and at some point he'd taken off the hat of disguise, and so when Falrith came out, he found a paralyzed Paelias lying on the ground, and that's where we'll pick up tonight. Oh, so that's who you are, Sir Bryant. I remember meeting you the other day. I was not impressed, and now I see that my first impression was correct. You do not impress me. Look at you, struggling on the ground. Alright, Paelias, you can give me another wisdom saving throw to see if you can get away from this. Because of course, the last... What's that?
No, go ahead.
No, you go.
Wisdom is +4.
If you say so. Are you lying to me? Are you lying to me?
I got a yeah, +4. So it's
+2.
No, we did this last time. When it's a saving throw, it's +4. When it's just wisdom, it's +2.
Oh my gosh, you're right. So what'd you get?
I know I'm right. So it's 15.
That's still not high enough.
Yeah, I know.
That's right. No, I'm sorry. I don't mean to shortchange your.
No, I've got that one down.
Your special advantage there. Yeah. So the first time, you might recall that the first time you met Falrith, you gave your name as Sir Bryant, and you said you were staying. You said you were staying at the Singing Sisters. So of course, when he sees you in your true form, he assumes you are still Sir Bryant.
It's the inception, the layer beneath the layer.
That's right, exactly.
Was he not so covered in darkness from the amulet?
Well, so the darkness is still inside. It allowed him to basically cast the spell darkness. He is not darkness himself. Although we
Okay.
do need to remember that there may be repercussions for trying the amulet. So you see, Paelias, you see Henry and the guard run out behind Falrith. So now all three of them are out there staring at you as you sort of lie frozen on the ground. So, Sir Bryant, are you willing to play along? Let's put him back in his cell, okay, gentlemen? So they sort of like pick you up on both sides and they drag you in and they throw you in the. There were 3 cells total. You're now in one of the other 2 cells because
All right, one down.
yeah,
Two to
you
go.
destroyed 1 cell. 2
First
to
up
go.
in hold you.
Yeah, as we decided, or as we discussed earlier, we probably have used up a lot of the spell slots of Falrith as well, so that's always good. Okay, so they lock you back in. Give one more wisdom saving throw before we flash over to Agnes and Twizzard to see what they're doing.
Oh, 24.
All right. So you do break. You can move. What do you choose to do? They're still
I
looking at
can
you.
move.
They're still looking
They're-
at you though.
I'll just play possum.
All right. All right. All right. Let's jump over to Agnes and Twizzard, who I believe are at the ringing bell with Finric.
All right. So
Agnes,
I
you've
had
just
recently
returned.
talked to
Yeah. And Twizzard and Finric have just returned. Twizzard, you are the brand. You are the proud new owner of a brand new spoon. And I believe you also have an owl feather for your troubles.
For some reason, I bought a spoon, and yes, what I wanted was an owl feather and a pearl. Which did I get a pearl? I'm not sure if I got a
No,
pearl.
you didn't
I
buy
didn't get
the
a pearl but
because we got the sending stone spell anyway.
that's true. But yes, I felt compelled to buy a spoon. So
Well, she
so I
did
got
tell you a
my-
lot about the sending stones.
okay.
Yeah,
alright.
Skye,
All right,
Skye told you a
so
lot
if,
about the sending stones.
should we at least try to connect these sending stones before we do anything else?
Let's do that.
All right, so Finric, wherever you might be, he's going to take out his sending stone with the interweaving pattern, and I'm going to take out mine, and I'm going to, I guess, touch them together. Is that what they said you're supposed to do?
Yeah.
And
as you
You
hold them
attune them, right?
together, Finric remembers that you need to spend an hour first to attune them to yourself.
oh, okay, all right. So then I'm just gonna be like, all right, we don't have time for this nonsense. We have to go and do something because Paelias is definitely in jail. According to the guard, there is something weird going on,
That's
and
right. You sweet talk the guard.
yeah, I used my
I offered to show him my
my
spoon.
charisma and my persuasion and performance to get that guy to talk. All right, so I guess Finric's just going to do whatever we all suggest. What do you say? What are we going to do?
I feel like he'll go along with us.
Just what do you want to do?
What do you want to bust him out of jail?
I don't know.
Do you want to go charm the jailers?
Well, considering.
I think we should go blast a big hole in the side of the jail.
Oh goodness,
You only need 2 more rolls.
There already might be a hole.
Paelias!
It might be easy for us to get in.
Well, none of us can do invisibility. I'm still in my disguise as Lady Frostmane.
That's
I don't know
right.
what to do.
Yes, your non-disguise self-disguise.
Yes,
What-
my just disguise kit, entertainer disguise.
Do we know what time of day it is?
I think it was like early
like-
evening.
Yeah, it's like 3 p.m. or so. 3 p.m.
It's still quite light out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's
Uh,
definitely it's not night.
Why don't we just go in guns a-blazing?
I mean, I guess I could go in looking for Sir Bryant because I didn't ask. I did ask the guard about Sir Bryant, right? Or I said, has anyone been talking about the keep?
Correct.
going for
Yeah,
visit-
the guard did not know anything about Sir Bryant.
Right. Okay. Well, I did say that I was going to stop in and see the guard later, right?
You did.
if I was still around, I can use that as an excuse. I could say I was going to have to leave, so I wanted to just say goodbye and farewell. I don't know. What do you think?
Sorry, I was not paying attention
All
there.
right. Yeah. Sounds great. All right. Okay. Well then. But
Finric
they've
says,
seen
I
Twizzler
agree with Agnes.
agree with Agnes. Yeah. Well,
Finric, who's not
they
here,
both-
agrees with Agnes.
I don't know if I should go in by myself and just try to use persuasion.
I think I should go in by myself and use persuasion.
How many?
And then you come and get me out too.
How many guards? do we have to get? There's no way we're going to be able to fight all these people.
The trick is to get everybody in jail until they run out of usable cells, and then you'll be fine.
I just heard some good advice.
So, should I complain about you so you can be put in jail?
What the hell?
Well, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I should just go over by myself.
You want me to stay at the inn and drink beers?
I don't know.
Let's both go over by ourselves.
Well, let's go over and stake the place out then.
All right.
Let's at least go over there. So we're going to walk over to the town hall to see if we can ascertain what might be going on inside of the building. So maybe walk around.
We'll pretend to be bystanders.
All right, so you guys
Walk
come
around
out.
the outside.
You guys come out of the ringing bell. You turn right. You walk down to the end. You turn right again. And as you head up close to the town office, you notice two town's guard, basically trying to replace this rubble that's littering the street back into the wall. One of them's got a bucket nearby, and it looks like he might be trying to mix up something in the bucket. And they're basically trying to rebuild this wall that has apparently crumbled into the street.
We want to get the jailer to kick that bucket.
And how many people are out in the street right now?
There are two town's guard there. One of them is the one you recognize from before.
Okay. All right. So then I am going to, I guess, go over and ask what happened since I last saw you.
Oh, you wouldn't believe it. He tried to escape. He actually got through the wall.
Who tried to escape?
Why, well, I mean, first it was Kent, and then it wasn't Kent, and it was some other guy. I guess his name is Sir Bryant, and now they've got him in another cell, and we're supposed to get this one fixed by nightfall. It's ridiculous.
Okay. So both Mr. Twizzard and I know that this is technically Paelias, and so him using the term Sir Bryant may throw us a little bit for a loop, but I was there when he announced himself as Sir Bryant,
You
so
were.
that should...
Yeah, I don't think
We
you're
know.
confused.
That was
Mr.
earlier
Twizzard may be confused, but he's probably always confused. So.
All right, so then I'll say, Sir Bryant, you say?
Yeah, they got him locked up again. Oh, and he's also paralyzed. Falrith used some of his arcane magic on him or something. That guy creeps me out sometimes.
Really? Does he do this often? Falrith, does he use his magic often to get his way?
You know, I want to say, it's like I can't remember. I guess not.
Oh,
very-
I have a feeling that he is under some kind of spell too. All right.
You can give me an insight check.
Insight check. Insight. 13.
You feel like
Just 13.
you feel like he generally doesn't really know if Falrith has used magic on him before. He's very confused when he tries to think about it. He gets this very confused look on his face.
Okay. All right. So then I'm going to say, well, I happen to be looking for Sir Bryant because he was interested in restoring the keep. And I had some information for him regarding tapestries. Would it be possible to talk to him?
Tempest, please.
Tapestry? This is a castle.
You have many tapestries. I don't
You are
know, Miss.
I-
I'm sorry. What was your name again?
Lady Frostmane.
Of course, of course. Yeah. I guess I could ask Henry. Don't hold your breath. I'll be right back. And the other guy like gives him like, hey, we're supposed to be rebuilding this wall, not talking to the ladies. But he goes inside, and the other guy continues to rebuild the wall.
All right. Tim, do you want to take advantage of this guy being alone?
So it's just me out here with this guy?
And me.
No, and Agnes is and Finric.
Finric,
Okay.
technically.
All right, so only the guy could possibly get me in trouble. Maybe I get my unseen servant to kill him.
No, the unseen spirit cannot do that. Plus, how many spell slots can we...
All right.
Oh,
While you guys strategize, Paelias, let's jump back to you. So they threw you in. You broke free of the whole person, but you played possum. As Falrith and Henry sort of left, and you heard them discussing the rebuilding of the wall. You heard Henry said he put some people on it, and Falrith said he was going to go upstairs to look something up. And so you've heard basically nothing for a couple minutes, except for the soft sounds of sort of some rocks being maybe put back into place in the cell that you were in, which is the next door. So you still have the same window, or the window still faces the same way out onto the street.
Run in there and get some insight.
Yeah. I still have the amulet on.
You still have the amulet on, yes.
Yeah, we should probably take that off.
All right. You take off the amulet.
Or by tune.
And let's hide it away in my person.
Okay.
Raise my commands. What's he gonna do though? Go in there, take a look.
Tell some of the guards.
All right. What else would you like to do?
It's not a bad idea.
Well, can I hear what they're saying anywhere nearby without moving too much?
You hear muffled voices outside from the people rebuilding the wall, and you don't really hear anything from inside.
Nothing from inside, but I can't discern any of the muffled voices.
There might be a third voice now, a female voice.
Uh-huh.
Give me
That I don't recognize.
give me a perception check.
Ooh, yeah, it's a nat 20.
Oh, baby. Yeah, you're like, that's Agnes. And you probably even hear Twizzard shuffling around. Unmistakable sound of the gold chain necklaces hung around his neck, clinking as he walks.
All right. Let's, how close are the other guards? Are they within earshot of me?
As far as you know, there are 2 guards outside. Henry, the sheriff, is down the hall. You're not sure of where any other guards are, or Falrith necessarily.
Okay. Let's try to get their attention without getting the guards spooked.
All right, what would you like to do?
Nobody knows.
All right, so you start singing.
Nobody knows.
All right, are you aiming your voice indoor, like in
She's a
toward the,
baritone.
or out the window?
Out toward the voices, the muffled voices there.
All right. So Agnes, just as the guard that you were talking to before is going inside to talk to Henry to see if you can talk to Sir Bryant, you hear this singing coming from the next window down.
Yes, and I say, huh, she's a baritone.
You say what?
No, movie reference,
Got it.
which I might have paraphrased incorrectly, but
No, I think that's right.
And as
Okay.
the singing reaches all of you, the guards who's rebuilding the wall also sort of like looks up, sort of shakes his head, and goes back to putting the rubble back in the hole as best he can.
okay, is this guard paying any attention to the 3 of us?
No, not really.
Charm that guard.
Well, I wasn't going to harm him. I was just going to try to knock him out.
Oh, we'll just kill him.
No, we're not going to kill him. I think it might be useful to possibly knock him out and then just drag him around the corner. I don't know. Maybe it's not a good idea.
I pick up my staff and hit him right in the base of the skull.
All right, give me an attack Give me an attack at advantage.
Uh-oh.
Oh, at advantage, you get to roll again. Plus
Ugh.
your quarterstaff.
Mm.
I don't think he add. Does he add proficiency to an attack if he uses his quarterstaff, which he's proficient in?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, 12.
All right.
All right.
It probably stings.
What's that?
I said it probably stings a bit.
Yeah. So it's gonna connect. Roll to see how much damage you do.
4.
No, that's your short bow. You want a 1d6. Oh. What's that?
Oh, 2-hand, 1d8.
Two-handed 1d8.
28.
That's what I always say. The 8's a tough one.
7.
The ever elusive D8.
They all look the same.
Well, sorry, what was the
Then
number?
It
7?
should be a 7. Does he add proficiency to that, or is it just the straightforward number?
Is it 1d8 plus?
You have all your stuff right here.
No.
Correct.
No, it's just well,
Somewhere between.
It's a staff. What'd you say it was?
It's a quarterstaff that he's hitting with 2 hands.
Mhm.
I mean, it should say on your sheet. I don't think you're.
Oh, this sheet.
Yeah, do
that
actions.
should
Quarterstaff. Hit plus 3. Is that what it is?
Ooh.
And the damage is plus 1, so it should be 8.
So
Okay.
1d.
All right. So
1d8 plus-
you basically take your crack, and you're like boom, and he gets knocked to the ground. He is not unconscious yet.
All right, then that means I'm gonna have to come in and maybe give him an extra little knock. Yeah, the people's elbow. I'm not gonna do the people's elbow. I like to do the people's elbow. That seems like a monk thing to do.
Oh yeah, Finric can do it.
All right. So yeah, let's just someone bring up Finric's sheet so we can play him. But let's just say he successfully knocks him out. I think that's clearly with his monk skills, he'd be able to, non-lethal knock him unconscious. All right, he is unconscious.
Okay, so then
We
I'm
want
gonna
to drag him around
ask.
the corner.
Well, I'm gonna have to stay there so you guys can drag him around the corner. But
We want to take his pants so he can't get up and run around.
whatever you want.
All right, I take the pants.
All right, so
After you drag him around the corner.
Twizzard and Finric drag him around the corner, and
Hide him in an alley.
all right,
Hide
as
him.
soon as they turn the corner, the first guard comes back out, and he's like, sorry, hey, what? Where's Lucas?
Oh, he had to go and get some more mortar for the bricks or the stone.
He looks over at
Masonry.
looks over at the bucket full of mortar. Give me a deception check.
Yeah. Well, they was starting to dry. Deception. 10.
He's like, Lucas, and he calls out. And he starts to back away toward the door where he just came out.
I'd be like, well, I mean, he just went around the corner. Do you want to go get him?
Wait, just around there? He points.
Yeah, around the corner.
All right,
I know,
stay
yes,
here.
yes.
Stay here, okay?
What was that?
Stay here.
Okay.
And he goes around
Alright.
the corner, and Twizzard and Finric, you know he's coming.
Hmm.
Alright, he rounds the corner.
I'm gonna stick him right in the head with my short bow.
No, your quarterstaff.
My quarterstaff.
My short bow.
I hit him with something.
Alright, I'm gonna guess that between a well-trained monk and a crazed wizard with a short staff, you're gonna knock him out successfully. Alright, he's knocked out as well.
Take his pants too.
Wait, so are you just like taking the pants off and leaving them near him, or are you actually taking the pants with you?
I don't
I'm
know.
throwing
I
them
think
at least across the road because if they try and get up, they're like, oh, and then they're not gonna go running anywhere.
So
you don't want to just
you're
put their
taking
clothes and wear them and try to be in disguise.
Okay, I had immediate plan A.
He's,
Your plan.
he's an old dwarf versus a human. I don't think wearing a pair of baggy pants is gonna do it.
Well, what if Finric and Mr. Twizzard stand, on shoulders?
The old rated R movie trench coat trick.
Ah, the old dwarf and halfling looks like a human trick.
It does work out.
Yeah.
Now, let me get this straight. You threw the pants across the street.
Well, far away so that they couldn't get him.
Okay.
Just toss them aside.
Maybe on a roof if I could reach a roof.
Sure, give me an athletics check.
I will do that. I'm quite athletic.
I'm gonna say a balled up pair of pants. That's a 10. If you can pass a DC 10. All right, so you sort of ball up a pair of pants and you you give it a toss,
It's like throwing,
and it
like throwing a ping pong ball.
and it's like whoop, and then it falls back down to the ground. Finric gives you a look.
It's windy out here.
All right,
It's really windy.
Finric takes a pair of pants, balls it up, and tries to throw it on the same roof, and he easily does so.
That wind was with him.
He's like, "Let's get back around to Agnes." All right,
Okay. All right, so there's still a hole in the wall. Should we peer in to see if we can check out what's going on?
yeah.
See how many people are inside the jail cell?
And
Because
We got 2 jailers.
Meanwhile, Paelias,
Yeah.
are you still singing at the window, Paelias?
No, that was just
Okay.
for a few minutes.
All right, are you looking out the window?
He's out of
No, I'm
phone.
still playing possum.
Oh, you're still playing possum. Okay. All right. Fair enough.
but he's singing while playing possum.
Yeah, that is a little odd, but so far Henry hasn't cared for some reason. So.
All right, so then if we look through this hole in the wall, what do we see?
You see a small jail cell. There's a bunk on one side. There's a pretty filthy chamber pot on the other, and there's an open jail cell door into a hallway. But you can't really see anything beyond that.
Okay. All right, so do we try to enter this way?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
We strut in.
How big is this hole? Because Paelias was able to get out, and they only started to redo it, so I can't imagine that anything is dry yet or finished.
No, it's not. But it wasn't huge to begin with, to be honest.
But a dwarf could fit it.
I mean,
And Finric could easily fit in there.
yeah. All right. So you toss Finric through the hole.
Oh, this is great.
And I think that Mr. Twizzard will probably have to follow, but I might need to stand guard
Finric first.
on the
so.
outside. I don't know. I probably should go in, but I would probably go in last.
All right. So Twizzard, give me a stealth check. I'm going to do one for Finric.
Oh, I am very stealthy.
Sure you are.
Ooh, I actually am somewhat stealthy. Not really. 14.
Oh god.
All right. Hold on a second.
That's
I
good.
got to bring up. Got to bring up Finric's sheet. Clearly, we should have left Finric at the inn.
No, we need him. He's got good skills.
He does. He does have good.
There's no
skills.
way we can do this by ourselves.
All right. What did I say? Stealth. Let's see. Oh yeah. He's got a 20. What'd you get, Twizzard?
14. It's like 20.
Like 20. All right. I'm gonna say that between the two of you. All right. You feel like you've gotten into the cell without alerting anyone.
Okay. I think I'm still gonna hold off until I hear a commotion.
Yeah, just wait a few minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. I mean, you can still see inside.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll keep a lookout on the outside while also checking on the inside. So
Got it.
do you guys want to?
Well, I'm gonna start looking through the jail cells to find Paelias.
Okay. So wait. So let's see. So you're in the jail cell with the broken wall. You just crawled through. Finric's in there with you. You're gonna take point. You're gonna look out left and right. As you look out to the right, which is where you know the office is, I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt and say you look that way first. You see Henry sitting at his desk. Like not, 6 feet away from you.
You think he'll notice me if I try to sneak past him? I am quite stealthy.
I think Finric would have a better chance being smaller and
I'm
more
4'7".
athletic, but he's more athletic than you are.
What the hell?
What is Finric's athletic modifier? It's like plus.
His stealth modifier is +3.
Oh, +3. Okay. Oh, I think that. Can they see the guards or just Henry?
The only one you can see, the only person you can see from sort of like just peeking at the jail cell is Henry sitting behind his desk, and he's sort of like going through papers and like writing some stuff with a pen.
Okay.
He's like,
I'm gonna charm.
He's like, you're gonna do what?
You're gonna charm. It might not work though.
Maybe I'll get unseen servant to give him some paperwork to do.
He's already doing paperwork. There's only so much paperwork a poor person can do.
Oh.
So you're casting charm person?
I don't know. Okay. That's my last resort. Here's what I'm gonna do.
All right, I'm ready.
Run and dive past the doorway.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. To be clear, so you're looking. Here we go. You ready? All right. You got the top-down view here. So here you are. You're in the cell. Agnes is outside the cell. Agnes is like over here, just on the edge. Hi, Agnes. All right, and then maybe kind of like here. What do we got? This will be. All right. So he's like, he's like over there. There's a cell across the hall right here. You can see, and this way is the office. So the cells are to the left. So you don't have to cross in front of him, but you are going to be like in his vision for a little bit of time as you exit your cell and go to your left. But I mean, give me a stealth check if.
Plan B. Charm him, right?
Well, but if he doesn't know you're there, I mean, if the charm works.
Well, I'll be stealthy first.
But if the charm doesn't work, he'll know he's being charmed.
That is true.
Right?
Even if the charm works, he'll know at some point, and he'll still be pissed. It's just delayed. Pissed.
All right, it's all you.
I'm just gonna be stealthy right now.
You're gonna be stealthy.
Yeah.
He's gonna be stealthy.
Yeah. I'm
All
gonna
right.
sneak past.
Okay.
Oh boy. I hope that's interpreted this way.
No.
Cool.
Yep.
Cool beans. Is today do-over day?
Well, you can use your inspiration.
What does that get me?
A new roll.
Ooh, I'm using it.
You're going to use
He's
your
using his
inspiration.
That was a
Yep.
bad roll.
All right, man. All right. Mark it that you don't have it
That
anymore.
was it.
That's
Here it comes.
right.
Here it comes. Oh, that was worth it.
It was better. Okay, and then you have stealth as no modifier, so 16.
16 plus 0.
All right. All right. So you sort of like, you wait till he's looking, he's writing, and he sort of turns to his left to grab another sheet of paper, and you make your quick sort of move out the hallway, and you go across the hall. So it's sort of basically to get out of his field of vision as quickly as possible. So you sort of like over to here, and
Not gonna see my red mohawk moving around.
then he goes back to writing. He did not call out. As far as you know, you're now across the hall. Now, from where you are, basically there's a jail cell that's empty right behind you, and in front of you, you're seeing two jail cells. One has Finric going like, and the other one you see Paelias' form just lying on the ground. Paelias, are you lying with your head toward? Can you see in the hallway, or can you not? How are you lying on the ground?
I was, well, I don't know. How did he bring me in?
They just sort of like tossed you on the ground. If you haven't moved at all, then you're still facing the window.
Yeah, I'm still facing the window though.
All right, so Twizzard, you see Paelias on the ground, facing away from you, in a cell that is locked. It is shut and locked.
All right. It's definitely locked. And I'm gonna shake the door.
Definitely.
Okay.
You're slowly
All right.
testing.
So as soon as you shake the door, Henry looks over. He's like, "What the?
Oh.
Where did you come from?" And he stands up.
This was happening.
Wait, did he shake the door like my door?
Oh yeah, he shook your door.
Oh, I noticed that.
Oh yeah, you do.
Okay.
I think I did.
All right, let's roll into initiative, folks.
Oh boy. This is happening.
It didn't have to, but it did. Oh yeah, I got initiative of 5 plus 3, so 8.
To get your free.
Because I have a plus 3 initiative.
Must be nice.
Yeah.
14.
14.
Copycat.
Wait, 2
Yeah,
14?
yeah.
It would make sense that my initiative is low because I'm not even in the same room.
So Paelias and Twizzard both got 14. You guys get to choose who goes first.
Oh, you may go right ahead, Blythe.
I was gonna say you can go ahead, but
Okay.
Well then, I think Twizzard, Paelias, Finric. I mean, I don't know. When would Henry go?
Henry got an 11.
Oh, so he would go after all 3.
Yeah, so let's see. Finric got a 13.
Okay.
Sucker.
So I have a question about last time.
Yeah,
So I did all these frostbites, right? That doesn't take any spell slots because they're cantrips, right?
correct.
And my amulet doesn't take any spell slots.
That's correct. But you did do spectral weapon or
Command.
spiritual weapon.
What?
You did do spiritual
Oh.
weapon, which was a spell slot level 2.
Oh, that was?
Second level. It was one. You've used 1 second level.
And then command on horse.
You did do command. Is that first level?
I don't know. Let me look.
I think it is.
Yeah, that's first level.
Yeah.
All right, so I was looking at the second level. So second level
So you have
is
you have 3 first levels and 1 second level left to do.
spiritual. I see. Okay, got it. Good to know. Okay. So
All right, Paelias, you're up, I guess.
I'm up. All right. What is this guidance concentration? Cool.
If you cast guidance, it requires concentration. So it's a balancing mechanic.
Okay.
Basically, you can only have 1 concentration spell going at a time. And so if you cast that, you wouldn't be able to cast any other concentration spells. You can cast other spells, but not any other concentration spells unless you drop the guidance. Meanwhile, if you get hurt or if you take damage, you have to roll a Constitution saving throw to see if you keep concentration.
Okay, I got that. But what is concentration?
What is concentration or what is guidance?
Sorry, what is guidance? Yeah.
So you touch a willing creature, could be yourself, and
Right.
before the spell ends, you can roll a d4 and add the number to roll to one ability check of your choice.
What does that mean, ability check?
That's like when I ask for a stealth roll or an acrobatics or something like that. That's an ability check. It's not the same as an attack roll. This is probably not the time to use guidance.
I see. Okay, got it. Okay. All right. We've got this thaumaturgy. Ooh, that's fun.
Yeah, thaumaturgy is quite fun. You can make your voice boom. Your voice boom. You can cause a sound to appear, or sound to appear. You can cause a sound to happen somewhere else.
Just remember, I'm right in front of you. Don't cast that at me.
Right. No, yeah.
And we don't want to hurt any more people than we need to.
Well, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, how are we going to get Henry on the side? You're going to charm him now? Because then he's going to hate you after the charm wears off.
Nothing new.
Okay. I don't have a lot of good stuff I can do except frostbite.
Maybe you should just all try to persuade him
Can
that Falrith is bad.
Can we charm him?
Can I charm him? Do I have charms?
Do you have charm? You do not have
Well,
charm.
It's not in my cantrips, right? So what would it be in the cantrips?
No, charm is a first level. But you don't have it. You have bless, cure wounds, healing word, command, guiding bolt, and inflict wounds.
Yeah, okay, so no charms. I don't have charm. Guiding bolts.
I mean,
Take straight toward a creature your choice in range. I want to do something though that wouldn't like alert other people so much,
yeah.
but definitely help us in the situation.
I mean,
Can you use command and tell him to just stop, or listen, or
Arrest
trust
yourself.
again?
Yeah, I can try that. I could try that.
Maybe we could try to persuade him instead of, hurting him and keeping him on our side, and maybe he'll help us fight Falrith.
So he's within voice range, so I can use command on him, right?
yeah. If you basically when Twizzard shook the doors, you like rolled over, and maybe you could use your movement to stand up, and
Mhm.
Henry would definitely be within your line of sight, and certainly within your voice.
Okay, I'm gonna command him.
All right, speak a one-word command.
Yep, it's gonna be ignore.
Ignore.
No.
Yeah, he's not
Ignore.
gonna pay attention to us.
All right.
Okay.
We'll see.
What do you need from me?
Nothing from you. Well, what's the DC for your wisdom?
My wisdom. So
Yeah,
not
yeah.
a saving throw, just regular
Spell
wisdom.
save.
Wait, what?
No, I see it. It's 12. So you see him as the sort of arcane command flows past him, and he shakes it off, and he keeps coming toward you guys. It didn't
Oh,
work.
I see.
Did not work.
Okay, gotcha.
All right. Do you want to do
Alright.
anything as your bonus action? I don't know if you
Uh,
can. Or you could move within the cell, or do you want to stay at the door? I guess.
yeah, I'll stay prone for now.
Oh, you're still on the ground.
Wait.
Well, yeah, I don't want them to know that I can move yet.
Oh.
Does he know that I cast that?
Well, you would have at least had to roll over to see him.
Oh, okay. So I rolled over, but does he know that I cast that?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So then, yeah, we can move to the door.
Okay.
We'll make it.
All right. So you're standing up. All right, Twizzard, what are you doing, buddy?
Charm person.
All right, charm person. I believe he has to make a save.
Good luck. Good luck resisting this charm.
And what is your spell save DC?
13.
All right, he fails it.
So
He must have been weakened by Paelias' mental attack.
Weakened or just a brutal onslaught of my charm?
Little column A, little column B. So he sort of stops in his tracks, and he's like, "Twizzard?" Because I think you told him your name before, right?
Yeah, we stopped by.
Yeah. Twizzard,
Henry!
Twizzard, what are you doing here?
Visiting hours?
Visit? What? We don't have visiting hours.
Then what am I doing here?
That's a good question. I mean, do you know this guy?
Let's come have a seat over here in this empty cell and talk about it.
Okay, sure. So he comes into the last good cell and and sort of sits down on the bunk, and he's like, "You coming in?"
No! Slam.
what do you think?
Dude, Twizzard, what are you doing? Open this door up.
It's this.
Oh, just be like, oh, give me your keys. I'll unlock it.
Oh, sorry about that. Just give me your keys. I'll unlock it.
Oh, yeah, here you go. He hands you his keys.
I got you, guys.
All right, now
Nice.
unlock it, will you?
Good charm.
Unlock it, please.
I can't get it in the keyhole.
What are you doing, Twizzard? Come on, man. Yo, if
Give me the wrong.
Falrith comes downstairs, he's gonna be really mad at us.
All right, hold on. I'll get you out in a second.
Okay.
Which one's your cell? I turn around and I open Paelias' cell.
Oh,
Is this yours over here?
No, you can't let him out. What are you doing? Twizzard,
I
come
can't
on.
see, man. I can only hear you. I'm opening one cell at a time. I'm starting with this one.
Stay in your cell, you. Come on,
All
Twizzard,
right.
open up my cell.
I'm opening Paelias' cell.
Yeah, you did. You opened it. No.
All right,
Hey,
Paelias.
you, Sir Bryant, stay in your cell. Twizzard, open my cell. Come on. This is not funny.
All right.
Are you running for the door, Paelias?
yeah. Well, I think we should go out the window, the one that we already broke open.
Man, that's your proud.
feel like we should use that
All right,
as an escape.
I'm right behind you, and I'm taking these keys.
Where
All
are
right,
you
let's
going, Twizzard? Twizzard, where are you going? Are you
I'll
coming
see you later,
back?
man.
Are you coming back?
Gotta go back. I'll be right back. I just gotta use the bathroom.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's
The
cool.
bathroom's on this, right?
All right. Yeah, it's yeah. You can go around back. The key to it's on the key ring.
All right, cool, man. I'll see you in a second.
All right. All right. You guys are both.
Oh my god.
You're in the cell with the broken window.
Classic.
Let's get the hell out of Dodge.
All right. So
Yeah, seriously.
you're both squeezing through the. Paelias, it's a bit of a tight fit, but maybe Agnes has widened it while you were gone. Okay.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna say you are all in the street.
All right.
Ooh. Oh, do we have time to go back for Henry's pants?
For whose pants?
I'm just kidding. I was just kidding.
Henry's.
Let's go get my horse.
Yeah, no, it's bad enough that
Yeah.
he's gonna hate us.
Let's get out of here.
All right, we should probably, I don't know, get out of there. Get out of this town at least for a while.
Yeah, agreed.
We gotta let her go.
Let's do we need that horse?
Ring like our stuff, say bye, and head out.
Where's Finric?
Finric's still with
Finric's
you.
with us.
Yeah.
All right, all right.
You're all together.
Let's go to the pirate ship.
Yeah, pirate ship.
Wait, where's my horse? Can we get the horse?
So the last you knew of the horse was basically Falrith led you to the town hall, the town office. You got off the horse. A guard had its reins, and then you went inside. It is nowhere to be seen right now.
I really like that horse.
There's a person coming out of the hardware store, and they sort of look over at the three of you or the four of you. They sort of give you. It's still like.
I guess it's
We just give him the nod.
He heads off to the fish works.
Who was that?
Random guy.
Random guy. Random guy.
Nobody.
All right.
All right,
Well,
where are you guys going?
We should maybe just try to get out for a little while. Go to the pirate ship.
Do we need to close our tab over at the inn?
Well, it's not like we are never coming back. All of our belongings are technically there.
Yeah, should we get that or are we just going?
Do we have any good belongings?
Well,
I just don't know how long we're going to have.
I've got some wine.
So, Twizzard, you would know that charm person lasts an hour.
I know that.
Okay, but we don't know if Falrith is going to come down and try to
Fair point.
question Ryan again. I think that we need to at least hide for
Okay,
a
so
while.
at most we've got an hour, but we really should make haste and probably get our stuff and get out.
I mean, it's
you
right
hear,
on the
you hear a faint Twizzard from inside.
Time to go. Time to go.
Falrith can fly too, so we gotta be quick and get
All
out
right,
of here.
let's just go. Let's just run.
Okay.
He can fly as fast as a horse can run.
All right. So you guys
down.
run. You're running. Are you running down to the water, or are you running the road out of town, or where are you running?
Can you go to the map again?
Where?
The map?
Oh, let's look at the map.
Yeah.
Right, but if we Twizzard, we need to go towards Salty Bag's house.
Salty bagging.
Salty
His
Baggins. So you guys are
We
right
have to-
here outside the town hall.
Mm-hmm.
I
So we're
assume-
gonna go
going
around
downhill?
to the corner towards the ringing bell.
Here's the ringing bell.
Do we stop it and be like, "We're in trouble. We'll be back when the coast is clear"?
Do we need anything in there? Do we need some stuff? Do we have anything that we need?
Well, I mean, Lily could certainly at least, I can give money to
Oh, she's
to
there?
Lily. Yeah, Lily is there.
Right.
And be like, "For our stuff, tell them we'll be back when we can."
I mean, I only left one thing in my room. In my chamber pot.
Is Lily there by herself?
The
Oh,
last
leave?
the last you saw Lily after the morning's excitement, she had gone up to her room to rest.
We should probably grab her if we're leaving.
Well, you know what? Why don't you guys go down to Salty Baggins' house? I will clear the check with the ringing bell because I was still
You want to split
technically
up?
in disguise. I could take my disguise off and I should be safe for a little while.
All right.
So
Yeah.
you guys get a head start,
All right,
and I
so
will meet you. I will meet you at Salty Baggins.
All right, so Finric.
As we're going, we're keeping an eye out for the horse.
All right.
Okay.
It's a good horse.
Is Finric's horse in the stable at the Ringing Bell?
Finric's horse is
'Cause I'll-
in the stable at the Ringing Bell, yes. So
But I don't know if it's good for.
this is
I mean,
this is the
that's
stable, right?
Okay, but if we go towards the pirate ship, is the horse even going to be useful there? So should I just pay to have the horse kept at
I've
the
never heard
stable
of
for a little bit?
horse pirate. I don't think it would be useful. on a
Dude, get
ship.
it there quicker though, so that we're not like spending time on the way if he comes to look for us.
So you know it's about
Alright,
about a 3/4 of a day, so like say 6-hour hike along the road and then the other road to get to the keep. Now Twizzard, you probably took a little. You probably took like maybe 9 hours to do it by the rocky shoreline because
I'm an old
it's a
man.
little more direct, but it is rockier. It's not it's not easy going. So do you guys want to go? You going down to the water, or are you going along the road out of town?
Water might there'd be less people probably traveling along the water, more people along the road. So water might be safer.
And Twizzard knows the way along the water route.
Follow the water until you hit the ship.
Right.
Pretty
Yeah.
simple.
You able to take the water?
Yeah, we can do the water.
Water it is.
All right, you guys are heading down to the water. And Agnes, what are you
Yeah.
doing?
I'm going into the Ringing Bell. I am. I'm gonna take care of things there. Take off my disguise. Go back to just Agnes, and let Lily know that we're in a little bit of a bind and we have to head out for a little bit.
All right. All right. As you are discussing, so you go in the Ringing Bell, and Dagus is behind the bar as always. So what do you say to him?
Dagus, we're in a little bit of a bind. I'm going to settle up our tabs. I'm going to ask if we could return in the future, and pick up the horse that we'll be keeping in your stable. I can give you money for that as well. Just let me know what I owe you.
And get some ale for the road.
Ah, you
No.
friends.
All right, I'll get this for the road.
You saved my life. You saved my bar. You
Go
don't
ahead.
owe me anything. Let me get some traveling food for you. And he goes back to get
And
some.
drinks.
He goes back to get. Is that what you asked for? You asked for food, right?
Yeah, it was for food for this time that we might be in hiding.
Sure, yeah. Some traveling food. Some good traveling food. He understands. He knows how it is. So he sort of goes in the kitchen with a burlap sack, and he's like, putting some hard cheeses in, some apples, some
Cheese.
some oats, various traveling food, a hard salami, the normal stuff. Did you want to go upstairs to Lily's room?
Yes, because I also have to put my disguise away,
Okay.
so I might as well get my things. I'm going to, I guess, just let her know that we will be in touch. Unfortunately, I don't have both of the sending stones. I would have liked to have done something there, but just tell her that we'll try to maybe meet up at the keep or something, or back at the Ringing Bell in the future. Just we don't know when.
Okay. Have you seen my dad?
Unfortunately, no, I was not able to find him at the smithy or at the hardware store, so I don't
Okay.
know where he went.
Okay. I'll stay here. Good luck.
Dagus will take care of you until your father returns.
Okay. All right. Good luck.
Your room is paid for. You're good.
Thank you.
See you soon, Lily.
All right.
Okay,
Yeah, we could have used her, but I don't think Sir Bryant would be happy with us taking her without him knowing.
Where's your Brian?
Twizzard, Finric, and Paelias, you guys head down to the docks, and you're sort of heading over towards Salty's shack and toward the sort of the last dock before the beach goes, and then sort of starts to be the rocky place right on the foot of the cliff. And Twizzard, you see a familiar ship there, and It's a familiar fishing ship, and you see two gentlemen on it, and the one says, "Hey, it's the guy who mourned us. What are you doing?"
You recognize this?
Do you,
moon again.
do you moon them again?
Yes.
Ah, look at that guy. He's still up to his old tricks. Hey, Jenkins. What are you guys doing? You got friends too? Do they moon people too? Give us a moon, you cleric, you.
Do you want to take the fishing boat out?
Where are we gonna take it?
I don't know.
Then we have to tell them where our secret pirate ship is.
Okay, so then why are you making chums with them?
No, we should take the boat. We should get out on the sea. We should get out of here and toward the ship. We don't have to stop at the ship, but I think we should get out.
Where we can tell them, oh, just stop the ship right here and we'll cannonball off and go to shore.
There you go. Yeah.
For no real good
We're
reason.
good.
Well, you can head towards the keep.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll swim up here. I'll leave it up to you guys. If you
It'll
want.
be faster to take a ship than walking.
All right.
What are you guys up to? You crazy lot.
We're on an adventure.
You're on an adventure. We just
Yeah, we're
came in
heading
from
back.
fishing.
We're looking
What's
at
that?
real estate.
You're looking for real estate. What does that mean?
Some
Keep
property
estate.
to buy.
Have you been to the keep?
The keep? What, Windbell Keep?
Yeah.
Why would
Yeah.
we go there? That old haunted piece of crap.
Hey, that's a great place. It just needs a little more loving, a little more fixing up.
You're crazier than old Moody McTwizzard.
Would it be beneficial to have them know about the pirate ship and help us refurbish it?
They do have a boat.
Yeah, it's
And
like
they ought
it's
know
a
something about
it's a fairly decent sized fishing vessel. It can be run by two people, so it's not huge, but you know they probably make their living off catching fish.
Or we
How
can
many
just-
are there?
There's two.
There's two of them.
Yep.
I don't know. What do you think, Paelias? Do you want to take that chance?
What chance?
That
To tell them about the pirate ship?
to get them to bring us
Yeah.
to the pirate ship?
Yeah, we could always kill them later if we need to.
Hey! Count me in. All right, we got one more that's coming with us, but we need you fellers to drop us off.
So you want to go on an adventure?
Yeah,
Somewhere.
I mean,
tell them why.
where? I mean, you're a kooky dude, and it seems like you're kind of crazy, but
So
give
we
me.
have a
So
business
you're trying to
Yeah.
persuade them to take you on board their ship and sail
Well,
somewhere.
let's hear the opportunity. We have a business opportunity here for you.
Oh, a business opportunity.
Yeah,
Take-
Advent-
Take us for
adventure
ballast, Chief.
a business adventure opportunity. Lots of opportunities. So Mr. Twizzard, the Mooner here, he found, dun dun dun, a pirate ship. A sunken pirate ship.
Well, no, it's not sunken.
Half sunken.
Oh, half
Half
sunken.
sunken pirate ship. You said.
Wet.
No, I don't think it's any sunken. I think it's just run abroad. Like
It's
it's
a
run
pirate
ashore.
ship.
It's a
All right.
pirate.
Anyway, we're looking to go out and see if it's got any booty.
Oh,
Would you care to join us? We could use a good shipmate.
what happens if
Booty.
we find any of that booty?
Oh, we'll split it.
I see 3 of you, 2 of us. We split it 5 ways,
We got one more with us. 6 ways.
6 ways. And where is it?
Wizard?
Don't tell them exactly where. Mm-mm.
That way.
Along the
We'll-
just
We'll
along the
take you.
I mean, is it on an island?
It's not far.
It's along the coast. We would have seen it. How old is this ship? How do you know it's there?
Mr. Twizzard.
I've been on it. I tried to carve my name on it.
To pee your name on it? Or carve it?
I tried to carve it.
I think it just has a T now.
Surprise, surprise, it didn't work.
It's
So you're saying you have first right of salvage.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
And who are you? And he points to Paelias and Finric.
We're buddies of Mr. Moon here.
Mr. Moon, he elbows his buddy. I had a good chuckle over that. All right, give me a persuasion check. If one of you helps, you can do it at advantage, or you can both try. Same diff.
17?
Well, that's better than mine.
All right, let's go with the 17. Hold on a minute. And so the 2 people who you now, I think you heard both their names probably by now. So it's Nate and Jenkins. So they're sort of like discussing it over They like look over at you guys. Finric waves. What the hell? Come aboard. Where's your other party? All right, let's jump back to Agnes. So Agnes, as you poke your head out the door of the ringing bell, you see 2 town's guard going down the street. What do you do? They haven't seen you yet.
Well, they haven't seen me yet. I think I'm gonna wait because I kind of have to follow them in order to get down to the docks, right?
Well, they're sort of coming along here, so they're passing by. You don't know if they're going to go down, up, or continue straight.
And what is that green area just like lawn?
Yeah, that's a slope, another steep slope down to the water.
Is it too steep for walking, or is it just not a road?
It's like scrub grass. I mean, this is the big brick fishworks building. It's sort of got this hill scrub brush lawn behind it, really. But like.
Okay. Then I think I'm just going to.
And you said
I kind of don't want to.
I believe you said you took off your disguise, or no?
Yes, I no longer am wearing the Lady Frostmane disguise. I am now back to Agnes. So they probably have not seen me before. So I think that I could probably just nonchalantly. I'm going to wait for them to completely pass.
Yeah, sure.
And then I will just make my way out as if I was going to the next place for business.
All right, so you sort of like open the door, you see him coming, you sort of watch through the glass of the door, and they sort of troop past, and they turn left up the hill.
All right, so I'm making my way I'm walking with purpose.
Okay, I like it.
To the dock.
So you get down to the docks, and as you're headed towards Salty Shack, you see Paelias, Finric, and Twizzard getting on this ship, getting on this like fishing vessel with these 2 other guys.
All right, I will, I guess, signal to them, wave my hand, be like,
Okay. Yep, they see you.
ahoy!
Is that your 4th?
Now permit forward.
Is that our 4th?
Really?
That's 4th. Yeah, that's me.
Oh yeah. That's fair.
All right. Well, should we just go now then? How far is this? How long is it gonna take?
Shove off.
Let's show
Stick
off.
around, fucking
It's a hike though. It's probably like an hour boat ride. You think?
3-hour tour.
Oh my god.
What could go wrong? And you said it's east along the coast?
I don't know. Show me a map.
Yeah, it's
It is
it's east along the coast.
All right. Yeah.
That's what it is.
Towards the keep.
All right, they cast off, and the ship's got 1 mast with a sail, and they get it sailing. The wind, you don't have to even tack. You're going with the wind.
Nice.
All right, you are now at sea with Nate and Jenkins.
Do we have time for a short rest?
Him.
Yeah. This could count as a short rest.
Okay, so during this hour, can we attune to the sending stones?
Absolutely. Yeah. So you sort of. So which one? Yeah. Which stones are? Who's doing what with the stones? Finric's got one too, right? I think, right?
Right. I think what we wanted to do was Finric and myself, because we would probably be separating, and we need 2 people with brains in at least each group.
What the hell?
Come on, really?
I don't disagree.
I don't disagree either.
Yeah.
You only have so many loose cannons in your party.
Yeah.
Do that.
We can't have Mr. T and Mad Dog Murdoch in the same.
We've accomplished a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, we got out of jail.
Yeah. True story.
Okay, so then, I will attune to one, and Finric will attune to the other. So do we mark that down as an attunement?
Exactly. Yep. It's a magic item that you're attuned to.
What does a short rest do for me?
Short rest. So you're a wizard, so you can get back two. You're level 3. You can get back 2 of your spell slots. So you can either get back 1 level 2 or 2 level 1 spell slots.
Okay, I'll take 1 level 2 back.
All right. It's back, baby. And is anyone damaged? Or are you all at full health?
I think we're all at full health.
We're full health, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I got hurt.
Yeah.
I'm still really old.
Normally during a short rest, you can use your hit dice and roll and try to get some hit points back. And then during a long rest, you can get up to half your hit dice back. But since you're all fully healed, you don't even need that.
Do short rest.
Yeah, if you're using D&D Beyond, it actually has a button that says like take a short rest.
Yeah, we're
That's what I'm
looking.
looking
We're
for,
looking
yeah.
for it.
I never hit that button yet.
Paelias, you should. You can only use. So you're getting your spell slots back, Paelias. That's an arcane recovery, and you can do that
Extra?
once during a short rest, once per long rest. So in other words, you won't be able to do that again until you've had a long rest.
Okay.
I think it's at the very bottom. Do you know where it happens to be on the Beyond?
Yeah, I don't do
Are you on a PC or a
I'm
phone or
Oh,
an
we were
iPad?
looking at the list
trying
anyway.
to click other people's things here.
Maybe that's why.
Oh,
You can just click on it now. There you go.
Ta-da!
All right, but you wanted to take your 2 back. Your
I
spell slot
didn't have
too.
it too.
Oh, you
I
didn't have
hadn't
it too.
cast a level 2 spell for a long time.
You have which one there?
Yeah, but that was a while ago. I've slept many times since then.
Oh, look at all the stuff I have. I have a block of incense.
Ooh,
Now, do I get anything back, or am I too busy attuning that I don't get anything back?
no, you would have the benefits of a short rest.
Hey, what happened to my mace? Did I get my mace back?
I don't know. Did you?
No. Did you pick it up? It was just on. It was just
It was just outside. You would have picked it up. I'm gonna say you
Okay.
have your mace and shield.
there.
And the shield?
Yeah, you got the mace and shield back.
Okay.
Yeah, you can re-equip those.
Alright.
All right, so you guys are on. It's a fairly nice day. It's probably around 3:30 or 4 o'clock. You're sailing east. The sort of as you go on the sea, the cliffs continue to rise up until they're about 100 feet above you, and you're just sort of sailing. And yeah. So wait, I'm sorry. I don't know why we're doing this, frankly. Where did you found a pirate ship? And why haven't we seen it?
because it's in a cave.
It's in a cave. A cave big enough for a pirate ship.
Well, maybe not to fit through it, but somehow there's a ship in it.
No, it is actually big enough.
Oh, okay. It is big enough.
Since you guys opened that what effectively is a giant stone door by activating those levers at the same time, you revealed the entrance to this cavern, which they would have never seen before, because it's been closed for arguably hundreds of years.
But we wouldn't have known that.
That's true. Did they just hear you say that?
I think Twizzard. I think Twizzard would have. He probably would have pieced it together because if you remember the sort of as you were walking along the shore, it went from rocky shore to this hewn stone path going into the cavern, right?
Something man-made.
Yeah.
There?
So wait.
I did piece that together.
You're so smart.
Yeah, very smart.
So wait,
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
so we're going to...
Who does the pirate ship belong to? Like before you claimed your salvage rights, of course.
I was going to say Mr. T. Wizard belonged to. There's no other owner necessary.
All right.
Probably a pirate.
And you think there might be treasure on it, huh?
I hope so. There might be. No idea. It's a cool ship.
The risk of adventure.
Don't know what's on it.
To be perfectly honest, the fishing has slowly declined over our lifetime, and so we're kind of in it. Let's do this adventure, sure.
I think you should try something new.
Nate has been the one doing most of the talking. Jenkins, you can probably tell that Jenkins is not quite sure of the situation, but he's willing to go along because his friend seems so into it.
Okay.
He'll come around.
Yeah, he'll come around. When he has to climb up a rope, they'll probably break on him. He'll come around.
I made it up. Others can make it up.
All right, so an hour or so passes, and Agnes, you feel sort of link to this stone that you've been focusing on and feeling its energy, and it's sort of now you can understand how to use this stone basically. If you touch it to another stone, and you can also you basically know how to use this sending stone. And I think I sent you guys the.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, if I know how to use this sending stone, is it safe to assume that most sending stones work in a similar manner?
Yeah.
So then I would know how Gregson was able to use his sending stone to communicate with Falrith.
Yep. So let's say
Okay.
let's say that you touch it and attune it. You basically you join the two that you and Finric have, and now as you hold the stone, and concentrate, you know that you can basically send a message to Finric.
Okay, now how is this message actually sent? Is it like telepathic?
As an action, not really a thing if we're just sailing along the ocean, but if you're in battle or something, it could come in handy. You can basically attempt to establish a connection with any other sending stone that your stone has previously exchanged patterns with. And so basically, as you hold the stone, you see these other stones sort of flick through your arcane inner eye. Currently, the only other stone there is the one that looks exactly the same as it, and that's what you know as Finric's. The stone or stones, you can try to link multiple, will sort of vibrate. It's like it's on silent, and then if the holder notices, they can hold the stone and they can connect. And then once a connection is established, you can converse freely with one another using mental messages.
So I don't have to speak out loud.
You don't have to speak out loud. You just think it. You do have to stay in physical contact with your stone, though.
Okay, so when Gregson was sending his, we didn't know because he wasn't actually saying anything.
Mm-hmm.
It was just he had it in his pocket. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the reason you probably didn't. Yeah. You might not have found it at first because it was probably in a pocket that allows some contact. That he wouldn't even need to have it in his hand.
I'm not sure
All
he
right.
has to look through his pocket.
Do I have to raise the stone up to find a good reception?
You do not. I think it has to be in the same plane of existence.
Yeah, I think same plane, but that in most cases should.
Actually, I'm not 100% sure. I'll look into that, but yeah, for now, the only other one you sense in this stone is the one that you just tapped to Finric's.
Okay. All right, so now we know how to do that. I'm wondering if I should try to make a pocket in my clothes so that it's always in contact. So I don't have to worry about holding it in my hand. Do I have to do some kind of check for that?
I mean, you're probably pretty handy with a needle and thread. Pretty much everyone
Since I
is.
make my own costumes.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not. You could take another half an hour to sew a little secret pocket with a little fabric, a hole in the fabric window where the rock can sit nestled but still touch your skin. I think that's perfectly within your realm.
And would I be able to make one for Finric's as well?
Sure, go for it.
Okay. All right. So that's well, until you find your matching.
That's great. I don't have a match.
Can you only attune with matching stones, or
No,
can you attune
he could
any
attune.
stone?
Yeah, I mean, I think you guys have. Do you guys have 3 or 4?
We have 4 now. We have 2 that have the same pattern,
Right.
and then we have one with the flower
Yep.
that was found in the underwear drawer,
Yep.
and then we have
The one
Gregson's
with the
with
face.
the face on it.
Yeah, I mean, Twizzard and Paelias could both attune to those if you wanted to.
some reason I thought they had the map depiction, but I guess
No,
that's
I
not a
guess that's just so
requirement.
you know who has the other one that you would be talking with. So as long as you knew that, so if Paelias and Mr. Twizzard attune theirs, can they also attune to ours during another hour or short rest some other time?
Good call.
No.
Like so that we're all connected?
It can only be attuned. Well, you could just hold the stones together.
Can we just hold all 4 stones together to make a group chat?
You can store. Yes, you can.
Like a Google Meetup or something?
Yeah, if you hold 2 stones together, they exchange patterns, and then when you hold it in your hand, that's the patterns that go through your head.
Okay. So if we hold all 4 of them together, would we get with the other patterns? So we'd get the flower, the face, and the interwoven.
Yes, you could do that. So which one is Twizzard attuning to?
Which one do you want? Well, you should probably take the flower one. I have Gregson, so I can.
I've currently got the flower one.
Yeah, he has the flowered one, so I can give the face one to Paelias,
Okay.
and Tim will do the flower.
I'm trapped in underwear.
Wrapped in underwear. I feel like I should have had the flower one, but oh well.
For the underwear? Sure, you got it.
No.
Take it.
No, I already attuned to.
This is Walrus underwear, just so we remember.
Yeah, nice.
Probably clean, right? I'm sure he'd have clean underwear in his drawer.
Oh yeah, no, it's clean, and it's high thread count, baby. That's some high thread count.
Ah, right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sell
There's
this
no
underwear.
wear. There's no wear in that.
Maybe I'll wear it.
Okay. So then we're all attuning to one of them.
It would be baggy on you. This
It
is
would
like
be baggy on
this is
you.
like a 6-foot guy, and you're a dwarf.
Oh.
Just saying.
Okay. So.
Fill out
It'd be like honestly though, you're wearing MC Hammer pants, so it's not that far off. It's like short MC Hammer pants for you.
Elastic keeps everything up.
All right.
Ye old elastic. All right, so Twizzard, are you attuned to your stone, Twizzard?
Yeah, if that's what I was doing while we were, if I'm able to say that that's what I was doing, then yes.
Yeah, I mean, I think Nate and Jenkins are basically just looking at you guys, like sitting around holding these rocks, just staring at these rocks, and they're like, "What have we gotten ourselves into?" But they're letting you do it. So.
All right, we're gonna take advantage of that and do it.
So Twizzard, then you, as soon as you're attuned, you see in your arcane mind's eye the same pattern, and you realize that you could try to connect to the matching stone of the one that you're holding.
And I have. So
Who dis?
I'm gonna do that and say new stone. Who dis?
So you hear this is hold on 1 second. So you hear fascinating,
Oh my goodness! Of course, of course.
and the connection turns off.
Close.
Closes.
We're the best.
Okay. So then, well, Paelias is away from keyboard right now.
Yeah, he's probably.
but I
attuned
guess-
as well.
Okay. So if he should know that the other one is with Falrith, so
Yeah.
he doesn't need to do that.
Yeah, you can tell him that.
Look at the stone.
Yeah, he's got a lot of stones.
Yeah, it goes like jingling everywhere he goes.
I feel like that one might have been one that he was planning on giving to Morgo. But
Just
then why
handing
would
them out.
Morgo have 2 of his own?
They're weird guys.
Yeah. There's too many secrets. See Tech Astronomy.
Too many secrets.
I really feel like someone should be taking a tally of how many different references we make during the campaign.
We got Indiana
How many-
Jones, Spaceballs, and then sneakers.
Yeah. Oh, we also did Take 'em for Valis, so that's Jaws.
Oh yeah, Jaws.
Oh, there's that one.
Taking for balance, Chief.
And I think we started
Yeah, we
with
had-
the. Did you say tapestries? That's Indiana Jones.
Oh,
Oh, tapestries,
that's right.
yeah.
Yeah.
He already said that one. Okay, all right. So,
All right.
Paelias, you are now attuned to.
Yeah.
All right, you're attuned to the face stone that we got off of Gregson's body,
Cool.
and I've given it to you. You can now talk with us, but if you connect with the other face stone, you'll be talking with Falrith. So
Yeah,
we
no,
probably
you know
don't
what?
want-
I think I made a mistake there. I think that
Okay,
it
so-
would only be the face stone that would get Falrith. And Twizzard, you would see the other stone, but if you try to connect, it just rings and rings. Yeah, that was my bad. Sorry. Yeah, the rose
All right.
is Morgo's, and
Okay.
the face was. So basically, after Falrith couldn't connect to Morgo, after a while, he just put it in his drawer.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So in
All
theory, somewhere on Morgo's dead body, which I guess was cleaned up by unseen servants somehow.
But we
Servants.
searched his body.
Yeah, he might not have had on him. It's
We didn't
somewhere.
search
It's probably somewhere in the keep then.
We needed a better search.
That's how he always
Okay.
kept. That's how he always kept it in contact with skin.
Yeah.
Oh.
Talk about stones. Oh my, stones. So, Paelias, I'm sure you'll probably have to ask about how to use this stuff in the future. But for now, we're attuned and we can talk to each other using these stones.
Cool.
So
Alright.
I will sew pockets into everybody's clothes so that we can all have it touching our skins.
So you're making good time, and sooner than you'd think, you see, Twizzard, you've been sort of keeping an eye out, and you see this giant gaping, basically this hole in the otherwise cliff, and you point it out. Well, I'll be damned! Look at that! Is that what you're talking about? That's the cave?
Right there. See that cave?
Alright, I guess we're going in. And so they sort of bring the ship around, and you know it's about 20-25 feet across, and you as they get close, they sort of, you know, they bring the sail down, and they get out a pair of oars, and they're quite good at at what they do, and so you're sort of slipping in between where Twizzard you had once walked on either side. You're now slipping in between into the cavern, and the sort of prow of the ancient pirate ship is above you. And I believe that's where we'll end session tonight.
Oh, that's sad, but it's
Yeah.
a good place to
Yeah.
leave off. We don't want Finric to miss anything
Yeah,
else.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. All
We gotta
right.
introduce
Awesome.
you to our two seamen.
So you've made your previous mooning shenanigans. You've
Attuned our stone.
rolled
They've got
those into a new friendship and scored yourself a quick way to get to the ship. That's pretty good.
Who would have thought?
Yeah,
Alright.
but normally you would have had to leave early in the morning. So when you get there, it's probably the sun's probably going to set pretty soon. But yeah, you got there that day.
Okay.
Well, thanks for saving me, guys. Appreciate it.
Oh, we weren't gonna leave you there.
Oh yeah, that's right. You also saved Paelias. That's got to count for
Yeah.
something.
I think that actually went a lot better than I was expecting, but unfortunately, Henry is not going to be happy with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe he's more reasonable and we can talk to him later.
He's gonna be in enough trouble. He's sitting in a jail cell.
Oh yeah, Falrith. Hate us because Falrith is going to be like down his throat.
So when he gets upset, we charm him again, and then he's happy with it again.
Perfect plan.
Keep charming.
What's that? Yeah, just keep charming. Just keep charming. Just keep charming.
When Odd Am comes in,
Well, that's what Falrith's doing. Is to keep
Just charming.
charming.
Oh yeah, with all his
Alright.
charming personality.
Well, thank you all for joining us tonight, and hopefully the audio is better than the last two times. And yeah, until next Friday, keep adventuring, folks. Bye.